Okay, enter smart sheet. I'm in. Immediately, once you're in, be ready to exit. That's the next thing you have to do is prepare to get out, just in case you got in at a fake out. All right, but so far so good. Now what I want to see is for this to break up into the 72s. That will be a complete full trend reversal if it does. Oh man, it's like 3 cents away. The bid and the ask. I'm watching. Come on, you're so close. You can do it. It did. Okay, it did. Wow, so we have a fully confirmed reversal on Smart Sheet. Woohoo! All right, Smart Sheet. Putting in the correct signs. So now it ought to run back to the open, which is 73.5. Right now I'm up 7% on that option. We are getting about 50% retracement. Which wasn't a real strong hold, but I think that's just because everyone had their stops triggered. From that previous pivot point. At least I was kind of accurate. What about Robinhood? All right, a bullish hot dog on the 1 minute is forming. See that? Bun, hot dog, bun. We just need for that hot dog to break the 72.3 price, and that bullish hot dog will blast us off. The bids are going up. There's definitely like FOMO going on. The bids are going up. Oh boy, there's a big jump. Look at that, 72.81. Woo-wee. All right, we're up 13%, but we're not out of the woods yet. So I expect it now to go back to the open, break through, and it looks like it could potentially break over the high of pre-market. Robinhood right now, outage. Jeez. Check on Interactive Brokers, because it sounds like they use Interactive Brokers as their actual brokerage. So if IBKR is out, Robinhood is out too. And I guess Webull is not on IBKR. You know, it takes like a week to get your accounts like opened and funded. So like you should just be opening all these. You should even have a Webull account without funds in it. You should have accounts ready to go everywhere. Opened, fully filled out, documents, signed, everything, options levels appropriated, ready to go. And then you can just send funds wherever you need to. The bids keep going up. Oh man, there's a lot of FOMO going on Smartsheet. Whoa, the bids are just going up. The sellers are going to get wise. I mean, they're just going to open up their asks. All right, we're up 18% on Smartsheet. All right, the bids just went down a little bit on Smartsheet, so a little bit of a pullback moment. Not too much though, they just went up again. And they're back up. Woo, they don't go down for long. They are going back up. And what's interesting is we're hitting the asks. In other words, there's trades going on at the ask. So people are buying for market prices. So it's a lot of FOMO. There's a lot of FOMO going on Smartsheet. All right, we're almost at the open. That's why I love my indicator that I built. I can see this red area and I know how far away we are until the open. And what happens at that point is the daily candle turns green. So right now the daily candle is red. So when I know the daily candle turns green, that's a larger time frame bullish indication for people looking at charting. So I know that the orders are going to increase at that point. There we go. We popped through the opening price. And we're now at 31% gains, 32% gains. So it broke through, but we're back under again. 73.28 is the bid. It might be a point in which you can take off like, 10% of your position, like a small, like if you got 10 contracts, take off one contract. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to follow my own advice. I'm going to take off one of my 10 contracts. Actually, I have 10. It's like simultaneously de-risking, because we're at the open and it might chop around the opening price here. If it didn't thrust through, and hold and run, then there's some ambiguity about it. A little bit of ambiguity. All right, this is a positive sign. As you can see, Stitch Fix is not putting in any good signs yet. But look at the higher lows is what you really could see on the 1 minute chart on Smartsheet. Wow, we're up 50% on Smartsheet. That's a good gain. No, I use Toss. Sean, you're right here, dude. Oh no, that's Stock Sharks. Okay. No, I use Toss, and Toss is working. Fidelity working as well. It's IBKR and Robinhood. Well, Stitch Fix was the first signal to come in, Keith. You only have 1 day trade per day. So what we're looking at now is we're trying to see if Smartsheet will thrust through the high of pre-market, which is 74.89. It's putting in another hot dog. Okay, there goes the hot dog. Should be a bit of blast off to that if the bids don't drop on us. There's a lot of trading between the bid and the ask. Oh, the bids just went up 20 cents. We're now at a new high of the day on the daily, on the intraday chart. So we're up 54%. I'm up $1,000 on 9 contracts that I have left. Now we're probably going to be running up to 74.89. We want to break 74.89, which is the high of the pre-market. Oh, we're literally 20 cents away, and the bids are going up. Oh no, the bids are coming down a little bit now. Okay, we're seeing some resistance. I'm going to take off one contract right here. Another one, so I'm down to 80% of my original position size. Sell at market, preview, go. All right. Yeah, the bids are falling. 74.36, 74.60 by 74.60. 74.51. All right, bids are going up again. Good. But see, I'm happy to take those profits at those points. You know, because you're de-risking. Things are getting more and more uncertain. The move has moved, you know. 74.38. So it is having trouble up here, breaking through. 74.30. So it's falling. 35, that's up. 31, that's down. 35, it's up. The bid ask got really tight. People are trying to sell, but people are trying to buy as well. They're fighting each other right here. There seems to be a lot of profit taking going on. And the sellers are winning. The sellers are winning. Yeah, it's going down another smidgen, another 10 cents. I'm getting ready to potentially, I'm just getting ready to drop all shares any minute here. Drop all contracts just in case. Okay, the bids are going up, but the bid asks are really almost crossed. In other words, a lot of sellers are trying to get out. So there's a lot of profit taking going on. So everyone who was in it before now wants out near the pre-market high of the day, 74.5. I think is essentially what everyone's trying to get out at. But that's only you know, those are only the fleas on the dog trying to get out. Us, you know, we are some of those, but if we can hold on a little longer, we can let all those fleas jump off, and then things will take off again. Give ourselves some room. Okay, here we go. The asks are now lifting. They're coming down a little bit again, so there's still some people who want to take profits above 74.5. It's becoming kind of a resistance level. I'm going to take off one more contract here, just in case the whole thing breaks down on me. I'll have taken out 1/3 of my position now. That way, taking off one contract out of 10. So now I've taken off 3. I'm down to 7. I'm still at 50% gains. I mean, the asks down in the bottom third of, I don't like that I'm seeing the bid and the asks are falling kind of rapidly. Not a lot, but, oh, it's okay. They're going up again. Let's let it. give it a little room. So I'm out 3 out of 10 contracts. I'm still holding 7 contracts, and the bid and the asks are going up pretty nicely now. A lot of green. Brandon, I buy in sets because the moment to strike is so quick, and then I scale out. But sometimes I do that too. Sometimes I'll average in. The bid's going up, consistently going up. I'm surprised that people still want out because the ask's not going up, but the bid is going up, and they're buying at market. Okay, there you go. The asks is lifting. We just need to go 74.89, pops pre-market highs, and that'll flip the fleas mindset. The fleas think we can't break that level, but investors know better, and so do the institutional hedge funds and the banks, the analysts. Okay, here it is. 88, 86, 74.86, 74.86. We are now 3 cents away from breaking pre-market highs, which I believe are now going to become the all-time highs. We're so close, we're so close. We are hanging out at 50% gains. If anybody just wants to take that, you can go for it. This is definitely a resistance level that's kicking our ass, let's say. We were 3 cents away from breaking the pre-market high and creating a new all-time high. Actually, I believe today is a new all-time high regardless. All right, the bid and the ask are going up again. I mean, we were watching this tight. All right, Keith. Bid and the ask going up again. I want to see it return to about a 20 to 40 cent spread like it was before. And right now it's pretty tight. $0.08 spread, bid and ask going up. I mean, that sure is looking like topping on all time frames. So you should be ready to get out just in case. This is a top. Certainly you should have scaled a little bit out already if you had multiple contracts. All right, bid and ask going up into the 60s almost into the 60s. Oh, 74.80. All right, the asks are out. 89. Okay. Let's see some FOMO purchases there. Yep, there they go. All right, FOMO kicking in hard now. Here we go, here we go. Boom, look at that. %58% we are up now. And we are flying into blue sky, 65%. Sell one contract into that strength. All right, I took out one contract there. All right, on the pullback side of things, okay, hang on now. That's that's kind of a reversal signal on the 1 minute chart. I'm going to probably sell all contracts. Yeah, that is a reversal signal. I'm getting ready to sell all contracts, but I'm watching the bid and the ask. Okay, we got a bit of support. That's good. All right. Now that reversal signal is turning into a hot dog, a bullish hot dog. How quickly that can change. The bids just dropped a little bit. Okay, did not have the momentum to correct that. So we're basically it negated itself, that last little run. Hopefully some of you took, like what I said was like one contract out over there. But it seems to still be pushing, which is great. There we go. There's a little bit of a push. I think there's no doubt in anyone's mind that this is going to 80 now. I think the psychology is switching. The psychology is switching. This is running to 80, basically, in people's minds. So first it's going to get up to 78. And that's going to be where we're going to have the most resistance, at 78. But this 75 level is kicking our butts. And everybody knows it. But in general, it's grinding up. Who's in this? Who's in this trade? Who's in Smart Sheets with me? I think Rosa, you are. Brandon, you maybe are. Oh, great. Lawrence, late, but I am. Okay. Now, the problem with getting in late, Sean, you're already out. Okay, cool. Good. Oh, you did? Awesome. The problem with getting in late is you're getting in at a point which is like medium risk instead of low risk. So be careful with that in the future. You want to get in at the beginning. So when I say it's time to get out, it's not a huge drop from where you got in. Okay. Were you in class last night, Sean? We were talking about that, right, Palantir? Yo, Stitch Fix, entrance. Who's got Stitch Fix ready? That was a reversal right there on Stitch Fix. I don't have any more buying power ready, but that's entrance on Stitch Fix on the 5 minute, 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, and right here, the 1 minute. Stitch Fix is in. Calls 50. 50 strikes. Stitch Fix. Entrance. Reversal signaled. Will it hold? I don't know. But that's the reversal sign. We have to risk it. I mean, we should risk it. It's not too bad. You have to get out at a point of loss, but you could have like 5 to 10 points of gain. Look at Smart Sheet going bonkers. I'm telling you, it's going to go to 78. That's its next point in the journey. All right, we're up 63% on Smart Sheet. I'm down to 6 contracts out of 10. Did anybody get into Robinhood, Stitch Fix just then? It's really putting in a wonderful signs now. Hopefully you got in when I said, because it's really doing great. I mean, the reversal signs are strong. Hey Andrew, yeah. It's like a little side note. Anybody get into Stitch Fix? That was like a great reversal moment back there. Don't get it now. Too late. But did anybody get in? Andrew, you did get in? Okay, cool. I got it, Evan. Okay, cool. Awesome, Andrew. So I'll be watching it like a hawk for you. Look at it go. You picked bottom. Yep, in you from your call out. All right. Okay, great. Smart Sheet continues to grind up. Stitch Fix has reversed. That's what we've been looking. That's really what we're looking for. That's that powerful point where it's flushed out all the sellers, and now it's reversing. Anybody ever say that day trading is easy? No. I mean, look at how much we've been stressing about every little bid-ask movement. Watching these things like a hawk. No way. All right, Stitch Fix having a pullback moment. You're gonna have to have a wide risk tolerance on that Stitch Fix entrance, because exit won't be until like 48.75. So in other words, a point and a half of loss. So like $175 or $150 per contract of loss. But on the flip side, the gains can be $5, can be $500 to $1,000 on these profit targets we're seeing here. So we need to let this breathe. The Stitch Fix reversal needs to breathe. It could even really go back down and test the bottom again. And if it does break through, then we have to dump it. I'm getting my Smart Sheet like sell all order ready, just in case it drops from here. I've seen this pattern, and it can sometimes be 15 seconds to 45 seconds ahead of the game. Did I say Stitch Fix? I mean Smart Sheet. Yeah, Smart Sheet. I could be getting all out of any moment here. My finger right on the trigger. All right, I am going to get. Oh boy, that's so close. Oof, and the bids just went up. I was literally about to say to get out on Smartsheet, but no, we'll stay in for another minute. Out of stitch already? Oh, all right, but that wasn't the sell point. But okay, I'm glad you managed your, loss, and I'm glad that Robinhood allowed you to sell. The out point on Stitch Fix is 48.75. But yeah, I understand if that's a big swing for you. It'd be like negative $125 on the downside, maybe 150. Oh, okay, you have that option? Okay. But what I'm saying is that as far as the out point goes, we're not there yet. We're still in an uptrend off that reversal bottom. Let's see, it's possible, but maybe you got out good. But it's possible that Stitch Fix now turns around and breaks up above that recent pivot high there on the 1 minute chart. All right, the momentum's faded on Smartsheet. So it's a perfect time to take profits. And if you have the ability to get back in if it breaks high, you could do that. Or get back in if it puts in a dip, you could do that. But I'm probably likely going to take profits here in a moment. Take all my profits. Just looking at these candles. Minute, 3 minute, 4 minute. It's such a slow grind, so the momentum is faded. But it could slow grind all day up, so I'm kind of just watching it. But 65% gains are still pretty good. The Smartsheet upgrades are 82, 82, 80, and 90. And it's $5 away from that, so. We'll see if all those analyst upgrades affect the trader psychology. See, Andrew, how Stitch Fix is turning now? Because that's just a pivot low. All right, I'm getting all out of Smartsheet. Boom, I'm all out. I've seen this pattern before. All right, I'm all out of Smart Sheet. That's it for that play. I think I made about $1,000. About 65% gain on whatever I had. I had 10 contracts. Oh, what happened to Rosa? She disappeared. Maybe she didn't get in. All right, so at this point, is anyone in Stitch Fix? Yep, I think you said Lawrence. Lawrence, are you in it? I know. But I don't think she would leave. Okay, cool. You're still in Stitch Fix. Good. So I'm gonna help watch that with you. Brandon, you're off. Okay, Brandon left. Keith, you're not trading anything else, but you're just watching, I suppose. See, and look at Smartsheet. It's starting to just like curve down. See, I kind of predicted that. You heard me say it about 5 minutes before it happened on that one. So sometimes you can be 10 seconds ahead, 45 seconds ahead. That's usually my range of forecast prediction on the day trading. But in this case, I was like 5 to 7 minutes ahead. But that's just because Smartsheet was very nice, very kind. It traded very nicely and very kind.